Hi guys, Artisan Loom here with another tutorial by Jojo Koo. This will be his second design, and man, he's got some cool designs. They're pretty elaborate and difficult, so I hope my eyes don't cross with all these diamond shapes, but it's so awesome, and I just have to do this one. Wish me luck that I don't make a bunch of mistakes with it. But that's what we're going to make. Oh, sorry. It's called the Royal Jewel. Okay. So it's going to be so cool. And this is his account. So if you'd like to give him a follow. This is the Lady Marion bracelet that he made. It was his first design that came out really cool. But anyhow, he has a pretty awesome account. So if you'd like to give him a follow, that would be awesome. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this one, it is going to be a 10 pin bar setup. Big hoss, but it's going to come out so nice that 10 bars just doesn't matter. And it's going to be 2 full loom lengths long for full wrap. And so I think he used 5 colors on his. I'm going to go with 5 colors. Hopefully that's all I'm going to need. So go ahead and pick out your, oh, well, let me just tell you, pin bars are going to be all the same height going straight across all 10. Okay, so go ahead and pick out your colors and we'll go ahead and get started because I have to show you this pattern. I can't just let you go with it. I've got to show it to you because it can be very confusing. I want to go through the whole band placement with you as far as the pattern goes. Okay, so meet me back here. For this, I'm going to move my camera back so I have enough room to work. Today I'm going to be using the jet black cylindrical, which is my absolute favorite. And let me get my computer set up to where we can go through the steps. We're going to put one in the center, and I'm not going to put any beads on this one because I do plan on rhinestoning the center or putting some other type of weaving through the center, and I'm also going to chain it, so I'm going to save that for the bling. I don't want it, less is more. When you have a pattern, less is more as far as the beads go, so that's kind of what I'm going to do, but you are more than welcome to give it a try. For the tutorial's sake, I'm going to have to cut it short. Okay, and all you're going to do is just go straight up on both sides all the way to the top, and where you're going to end up stopping is you're going to end up stopping right here on the second to the last, and you're going to come to the center and leave this center one open. Okay, so just come to the second to the last of row. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, let you finish up your border. So I've got my border done. Now I'm going to move on, and I do believe what I'm going to do is, it's one of the patterns. I'm not sure whether I should do the black cylindric, because see, what he ended up doing was using Persian purple for his border, and you see where the Persian purple small diamonds are, or the other diamonds are. That's what he used there, and then he used the gold for the others. And since he used the border the same, that's why I'm confused on whether I should use the black cylindric where he has the gold or use the black cylindric where he has the Persian. But since I did my border in the black, I think I'm gonna go with it, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go where he had the Persian purple. I'm going to go with the jet black. So the main thing that'll be shown, well, I think both of them will be showing, but I'm talking for no reason. So just don't pay attention. So on the third pin bar, we're going to start the pattern. We're going to go into the right twice. And then let's see, a third from the right. We're going to go in twice. Okay? And go just like that. Now we're going to get our other color, which I'm going to use another LE. This is the pearl white LE that they just got back in stock at the web store that I had to buy a ton of bags of. So anyhow, I'm going to use the pearl white, and this is where we're going to start the other pattern. So we're going to go up diagonal 4, okay, and do the same thing on the other side. Go in 4, make sure you push all your bands down. There probably will be a ton of bands on here. Now we're going to pick up where the black left off, and we're going to connect it right here, and we're going to go out towards the left twice till you get to the border, okay? And you're going to do the same thing. Let's see here. Okay, so you're going to go out twice towards the border, and then you're going to go in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the same thing on the other side. You're going to connect here and go out to the right twice till you hit the border, and then you're going to pick it up and go 4. I have to get some more bands. Until it meets up just like that, okay? Now we're going to go switch back over to what I'm going to use for this pearl white. Okay, whatever color you're going to use for your other pattern. You're going to go where this connects, you're going to go over here twice, and then you're going to go like that. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th pin bar, you're going to go to the left 4 times. Okay, going to go to the left 4 times, and then you're going to go in 4 times. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th pin bar. Grab some more whites. Funky band. Anyhow, not that you care, but find those every now and again. Although, you know, I take pictures of them and send to Nyx just to show her what I found, but I didn't realize there was a hashtag for funky band find. So I may have to rethink that. I found one that looked like Wonder Woman's belt. It's crazy. And her crown. Okay, so I'm not going to confuse you anymore. Okay, so once we get the big diamond done, now we've got to go back and connect. We've got to go with the other colors. So we're going to move back over to our black. And let's see. Right here is where we left off with the black. So we're going to connect and go out 4. 1, 2. Okay, so we did 4, and then we're going to go in 4. Okay, do the same thing over here. Going to connect where it left off. Okay, grab some more bands, go in 4. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so I think, Yeah, I did that on both sides. Trying to make sure that I'm not all messed up. So that should be where the whites, okay, so the whites will be where the gold is. I'm talking to myself, so just ignore me. Okay, so now that we have this part done, see how it can be confusing? Or maybe it's just me. My eyes start to cross when I get all these crazy patterns going, but they're so cool when you get done. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we connected those. Okay, now we've got to connect right here. And we're going to go out to the left till you get to the border, which is 4 times. And then we're going to go diagonal 4 times. Okay. And we'll do the same on this side. Connect right here. And we're going to go diagonal 4. Okay, just like that. I believe we're going to pick up where the black is. See where we've left the black? Now we're going to connect the black. And we're going to go out 4. And then go in 4. Do the same on the other side. Connect right here. Four till you get to the border, and then diagonal 4 to get to the center. Okay, I wish this was big enough for me to not have to put you to the side, but I think I'm going to have to put you to the side to be able to finish the rest of it. Okay. All right, so now I do believe we've got to connect the white now. See where these 2 whites are hung out? Now we've got to connect those, and we'll do the same thing. Go out 4. I think I'm getting the hang of it, and then go in 4. Oops. Although I'm not getting the hang of keeping you in focus and on the screen, that's not good. Every now and again I look at my camcorder and I'm like, what? Or my phone, and I'm like, oh, I'm totally not on. Not on. Okay, so where this one connects, you're going to do the same thing. I love the LE for the patterns because they're so clean, but sometimes it makes the design a little tight, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be too terribly tight. It might be all right. Okay, so now that we did that, okay, I believe we're just going to continue on. Okay, so now we've left off with the black, so we've got to continue and go out. Hopefully I won't make a ton of mistakes. This is my first time doing this. Doing it right along with you guys. When I watched the steps, it looked very difficult, but I'm thinking I'm understanding these steps now, so it might not be so bad. Oops, I don't like this one. It looks like it's falling apart. But you just connect them all the way to the border. and then in. Almost done with the pattern, guys. I have to push all my bands down. Okay, so now we're going to continue where the white is and do the same thing. I guess I could probably take you off camera to finish these, because all it is picking up where you've left off on all these pegs. But I'll just, it goes fairly quick. Okay, just got to remember to make sure you're on film when I'm, whoop, look at that one. When you find these, don't throw them out. Okay, when you find a band that looks like this, you just catch the end with your fingernail and pull, and it comes right off, and then it's perfect. Okay, so don't ever throw them away. I figured that one out, that they just come right apart really simply. Got messed up in the cutting process. Okay, then we're going to go on to the black. I'm going to stand up while looming, so I'm going to try to keep you on film. Almost done. Connect it right here. And then go. Okay, now we've got to come in and get the white. Do the same thing. So you push your bands down. Almost to the top. Oh, and I got you totally off camera, but you got the gist of it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and that'll take you to the border. And you do the same over here, where it connects right here. Oops. Okay, meets up to the border. But now we got to come down and do the black. And then we're going to come in to, I believe, and what we'll do is connect here, and we'll go to the right, and then come in twice. At least I'm hoping, because I haven't looked. I'm just, okay, and then we're going to pick up the white. And I believe the white just goes to there. Okay. This band's all messed up. Okay, now we got to get the black. So the white will only go to there because the border ends right there. So we'll just connect the black and go out 2. And then connect and go to the right 2. And I think that's it. That looks right to me. Totally looks right to me. All right, so now I'm trying to figure out what color I want down my center. And I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of Persian black to give it that gold tinge, and that's what my center's going to be. And so I will show you the band placement for that. So this is where we're going to start working. And what we're going to do is we're going to go we're going to start here, okay, right there. And we're going to go up one. Okay. Oops. And then we're going to go to the right, and then we're going to go up and down. Okay? Just like so. Turn that off. Okay, and now when we're going to work on this side, and we're going to go start from the bottom up to the left and up. Okay? Yeah, that's right. And then we're going to start that process all over again. Okay? We're going to start up, or actually, I don't know why we started there. Does it even matter? Let me check something. I don't know if it even matters, to be honest with you. I don't really think it does. Because he started his band going up and then out and then down. I don't think it matters because it's just going to be a starburst. This whole thing will be a starburst right here. So I'm not sure that it even matters. So I'm going to just okay. I'm thinking I know why. Yeah, because he's laying them this way because of the way that a starburst would get looped from the 2 o'clock position going clockwise. So that's why he's doing that. So no big deal. So now we need to finish going all the way up the loom like we did. And I'm going to start one going up to the right and one down. And then we're going to go, I guess if you wanted to look at it as though this is going to be a starburst right here, okay? And so you always, well, actually, just scratch that. Just do what I'm doing. You're going to start here, go up, over, down, and then you're going to go up, over, up, okay? So the next one you'll start on this peg, not on this peg, you'll start on this one. I don't know if it matters, but we're going to just do what I see in his directions. Straight up, to the right, downward, straight up, to the left. Oh, this one's messed up too. Okay, and then up, okay? And that's how we're going to do it the entire way up the loom. I'll show you one more step, and then you can go on your own. You're going to start right on this peg, not this one, this one. You're going to go straight up, to the right, up again. You're going to connect it right on here, up, to the left, and then up again. Okay? So do that part all the way down the loom for me, please. Now that we have center done, we need to put cap bands, and what we're going to do is we are going to take 2 bands in the same color that we did here, put them both on our hook, do a figure 8, just like that. And now all we're going to do is place it in the center, because this is going to be where our starburst is going to be. So we need a band going here and stretch it over to there. Okay, and you're going to do this going all the way up the loom. the next one will go right here because this is the start of the next starburst. The next one will go here because that's the start of the next burst. Here, that's the next one, here, and so on all the way up the loom. So I guess what I'm saying is wherever you see the bands popping out like this, that's where you're going to need one in the center. Okay, so do that all the way up. So I guess the other colors that I chose, and I'm not 100% on them, would be brown sweets and also metallic silver. It's a combination I haven't done before, so I like to try to keep things new, do different color combos for each of the designs, try not to stick with the same. And basically what's happening is we're going to do one row of one color, the next row another color, the next row of the first color you chose. So it's going to be alternating rows of different colors. So it's thinking that alternating, because these are going to be crosses. The brown one row, and then the silver, and then the brown, and then the silver. Hopefully that won't look too ridiculous. So we're going to go for it just because I can, and I haven't done it before. Okay, let's see here. We're going to do silver, brown, silver. Or I should do, yeah, silver, brown, silver, or do the white. Or excuse me, should I do brown, silver, brown, or silver, brown, silver? That's the question. I think I'm going to do silver starting first. So, all right. I'll grab a bunch of my silver and play it down right here and see what we need to do. Okay, so we're going to start here on the fourth pin bar from the left where this little guy pops out. Okay, and we're going to put one band going up. Okay. Actually, we're going to need 2 bands going up. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. 2 bands going up. Okay, and now we're going to do, this is where we're going to start our crosses. Okay, so we'll do left, right, and then one forward. Okay. Let me see where I've... Okay, hold on one second, but that's our first cross. So now we're going to start again. So we're going to lay one band going up, one band to the left, one band to the right, and then straight up. Okay? One band up, to the left, to the right, and one straight up. Okay, so that's what we're going to do all the way up the loom. We'll do the same thing on this side. So we got to go up twice on this side. So we'll go up twice. This is to get it started. And now we're going to go, I guess it doesn't really matter which gets laid first, but we'll do the left and we'll do the right and then one straight up. Okay, just like we did on this side. And then we'll go up. And we'll go to the left, from the center to the right, and then straight up. Okay, one more. Gonna go straight up, center to the left, center to the right, and one straight up. My dog is dreaming, so he's making all kinds of crazy noises. But that's what we're gonna do the entire way up. You're always gonna go up one, and then you're going to do these 2 and then straight up. Okay, so do that all the way up the loom right there. I've done my silvers all the way up. Now I'm going to move over to my browns. Okay, so this is going to be laid just a smidge different, same concept, but just a little bit different. So we're going to move over here to this this peg, and what we're going to do is we're going to go up one, go to the left, go to the right, and then we're going to go straight up. Okay, and then we're going to go up one, to the left, to the right, and straight up one. Okay, so this was the cross that we laid going up, okay, right side up. Unfortunately, but that's just the way it is, this is upside down crosses, which, you know, I really don't like, but only because of the principle of it, but it makes the design look good. So it's kind of an upside down cross. So you would go one up, to the left, to the right, and then straight up. I'll do one more. Go up, to the left, to the right, and straight up. Okay, now that's how you're going to work that. We'll do this side. Grab some more bands. Okay, we're going to go up one. We're going to go to the left and to the right, straight up. It's the mirror image on the side. So when you finish that, and you always start by going up one. You know you're in the right place if you're in between all the diamonds, okay? To the right, straight up one. Go straight up, to the left. I know you're tired of hearing me say to the left, to the right. Okay, and one more. Always start by going forward. Okay, so I'm going to have you finish that part all the way down the left. So now I'm ready to do my last row of crosses, I do believe. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my silver again. I'm going to go straight up. You can use whatever color you want. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, so there's going to be, let me show you a picture because I think you'll understand a little bit more what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you see this picture, you see these purple LE bands that are just kind of doing the cuff stitch right there? That's what we're going to do, okay? So instead of, when we do the, you need to pick out a color that you're going to use for your cuff stitch, and I'm debating on whether to use, I thought about using white. Because I have so much black going. I think I might use, I'll use black. What the hey? What the hey? I do believe. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me show you this process. It's slightly different. You're going to go up one, and now you're going to lay whatever your cuff stitch is going to be. It's going to go right there. Okay, and then you're going to go up one with your color. So remember how we did, well, anyhow, we're doing like half of, you know, half of the cross. So what we're going up in the one color, your cuff stitch will be another color, and then you'll go up. Okay, and then let me see here. Oh, no, I see what we're doing. Okay, so we're going up in the one color, your cuff stitch will be black, and then we're going to go back up in the silver, and then we'll go over to the left, and then over to the right, and then straight up. I see, we're filling in these diamonds. Oh, how messed up. So we're back at our right side up cross. This is the only different placement here. Okay, so at this point we're going to lay another cuff stitch color, whatever you're going to use. I'm going to use black. Okay, and then at this point we're going to make our cross. So you're going to go up one, to the left, to the right, straight up and down. Okay, and then we're going to use our cuff stitch again. We'll go at the top of the well, it'll be every other one will be whatever color you're using for your cuff stitch. So I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to go up and do my cross. Left to the right, straight up, and then right here will be my black again. I'll show you one more time. And then once you do the black going over, then you're going to go up, to the left, to the right, and up. And you're going to continue that process all the way down the loom. Let me show you on this side real quick. So we're going to go up one, and then I'm going to put the black again. I'm doing the mirror image just like what's on this side over here. And I'm going to go to the right, and then I'm going to go up and do my cross. Straight up, to the left, center, out to the right, and then straight up and down. Okay, and at this point we're going to put our black again, and then I'm going to start the cross again. Straight up, to the left, and to the right, and straight up. Do my black again, and the cross, straight up, to the left, to the right, up. Okay, and then we're going to do the black going out towards the border, and then we're going to do our cross again. Straight up, to the left, to the right, and then straight up. So I'm going to have you finish the rest of the way up the loom just like we did right here. This is what your loom should look like as of right now. Just going to go a little slow up until you get to the top. Okay. Now we got to put our double border on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Persian black again, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see here, what do we got going on? I'm going to go out, I'm going to leave this part open, and I'm going to go out towards the border 4 times till you get to the border. Okay, so right here, 4 going toward the border, and then you're just going to follow it up and around just like we laid the first one. We're going to skip a peg, and we're going to go to the right 4. My bands are stuck together. Okay, and then you're just going to go up until you get to the top and meet in the center again at the top. Okay, and then we can put our cap bands on and get ready to loom it. So now what we're going to do is we need to put triple cap bands on all of our crosses. So I guess you can start in the center and work your way out, or you can start on one side, then go to the next row, then go to the next row. I'll just do that. Okay, we know that in between each one of these diamonds is a cross, so we need a triple cap band to go in between each one of these crosses. Or it's on each cross, but it's in between each diamond shape. So there's another cross. Another cross. And you're going to do this all the way up the loom, and then when you get over here to the browns, your brown cross, instead of starting here, it will be right here. So then you'll do triple cap band, and then right here's your next one. Here's your next one. I'll show you one more. Not that you need to know how to do it. And there's your next one. Okay? Then when you get over here to the silver, you're going to do one right here. There's another cross. Oops. Oh, did I run out of silvers? I think I ran out of silver. So I'll have to go find my bag, because I know I have more. Always keep silver on hand. Okay, so that's basically all you're doing. On all your crosses, going all the way up the loom, you'll do a triple. This brown, you'll do it the same way. And then the silver again. And that should take care of both sides. Well, you got to do both sides, but that should take care of your crosses, because you've already got a triple. You've already got two cap bands here in the center for these starbursts. So I think that's all we're going to need as far as cap bands go. So go ahead and put all your cap bands on all the crosses for the entire bracelet, and then we will be back to loom it up. So now that we've turned our loom around, we're ready to loom. Okay, so we're going to loom out we're going to have to put another cap band right across the front, just like that. And we're going to loom out our border, our double border. So I think you guys know how to loom out double borders. They're just like any other border. Okay. And you're just going to follow it straight up. Take this one to the edge. Do it the same way. Follow this all the way to the edge and then go up until you get to the top. And then come in until you hit the center. Okay? So that's what we're going to do all the way up, and meet me back for the next step. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to work on these crosses. Okay? And they're going to be so where you see, okay, let me just count over. That'd probably be the best thing. 1, 2, 3, fourth peg over, which is going to be our silver cross. So we're going to go into here, bring it straight up twice, okay, and then we're going to go in through, there's a cap band on here, we're going to go through the cap band, grab the one that goes back to itself, and then straight up. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to keep going. We'll go into here, bring this one up over the cap band, go through the cap band, grab this and bring it over to the left, grab the next one on top, bring it to the right, and then grab the one that goes forward. So that's what we're going to be doing all the way up the loom, okay? So, right, one more time, we're going to go straight up. I don't know why they're mowing. It's like fall, the grass isn't growing anymore. Okay, straight up, and then go in through the cap band and go out to the left, go back through the cap band and go to the right, and then go straight up. Okay, so do that on both sides all the way up the loom. You'll start it on this side. I'll just do one for you. Straight up twice. Okay, and then we'll go into this cap band, grab the one that goes to the left, grab the one that goes to the right, and then the center. Okay, so you're going to be doing this part all the way down to the end of the loom on both sides. Okay, push that all the way up. Now we're going to move to where I have my brown, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start by going up. push my bands down. Okay, we're going to start by going up and do the same exact thing. Go through the cap band and go out to your left, go out to your right, go straight ahead twice. Go in through the cap band, get the band that goes to the left. Next one is the one that goes to the right, and then straight up and down. So it's the exact same thing as we did in the silver, but we're doing it in the brown. So same with over here. We're going to go over here. Let me push some of my bands down. Okay, bring this forward. Okay, going through, bring it over to the left, bring it over to the right, straight up and down twice. Over to the left, to the right, and straight up and down. So you're going to do both of those all the way down the lane. Now we're ready to loom those the silver bands on the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up. Okay, and now you see this black the black jet black cylindric that I laid every other one. It's a cuff stitch, so we're just going to go in through here, grab the black one and bring it over to the left, just like so. Okay, then we're going to go back into here and grab the other side of this band. So we got to go through, find the other side of that band and bring it across. Okay, and then we're going to go forward, and I think we're just going to do our crosses like normal. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. So then we're going to go into the cap band, come out to the left, come out to the right, go straight up and down. Now we've got this cup stitch again, so we need to go in through this one, grab it, bring it over to the left, go into this one, grab the other side of that band, which is this one, and bring it over, just like so. And then we just continue up. Need to push my bands down. Okay, go in through the cap band, go to the left, to the right, straight up and down. Okay, now I'm just going to do the cuff stitch one more time. To the left, other side of that band, and bring it over to the right. Okay, and you're going to do that all the way down the loom. I'll do it on this side as well. So we're just going to go straight up. Okay, we're going to go straight up, and then we've got to deal with this cuff stitch here, cuff stitch. So we're going to grab this side, and we're going to bring it out to the border. You're going to go in, grab the other side of that band, and bring it over. Okay, and then you're going to go into here, grab the band that goes forward, go in the cap band, and bring it to the left, to the right, straight up and down. And then we got the cuff stitch again, so we're going to go in through here, bring it over to the right, get the other side of that band, bring it over to the left, and then we're going to just go up, going through the cap band, go out to the left, go out to the right, and then go straight ahead. Go back into here, grab this black band, go into here, grab the other side of that one, and bring it over to the left. Okay, and we're going to do that all the way down the loom. Okay, now we're ready to do the starburst that's in the center, and what we're going to do is go in through the center here, and let's see here, we're going to grab that top band and bring it back to itself. All the way around. Doesn't matter which side you start on, as long as you get it to look like this. That's the plan. Okay, do the same up here through this cap band, and just bring them back to themselves. Always through the middle cap band. Okay, we're going to do that number all the way down the loom. I'm looming everything but the pattern and the border. And so what we're going to do is, this is the most confusing part, I think, on the third pin bar from the left, going through this peg and grab that black band and bring it out twice. Okay, let me see what's going to happen next. And then you're going to go back in here and grab that band and bring it out. Well, let me find it. Twice, I think. Hold on, maybe it's only once. Nope, it's only once. Oh, I see now because of the way that this is underneath that white. Okay, so third pin bar over. We're going to go out twice with the black. Then we're going to go back in here and go out once. Okay, and then we're going to go in through this pin bar, this very first pin bar, and go to the right, go to the right, and then we're going to go back in here and pick up that black. Like that. Okay? Okay, now let me see what else we have. Okay, and now we're going to go in through here and grab this other part of the white, bring it up twice to connect it. Okay, now we're going to go out on either side with the white, making sure I'm getting the right to the right and go to the left. Okay, and now what we're going to do is go in from this left side to pick up that black. And you're going to go in twice because this is on top of the white, okay? You're going to go in twice, and then I believe you're going to go in once. So from over here, you're going to pick up that black and you're going to go in once, okay? The band that's on top next is going to be this one, not the other black one. So we have to pick up that one first and go out to the right. So we're going to go in. Boy, someone's going nuts with the weed eater out there, isn't he? Ah, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, there it is. I got it. You're going to go out to the right. Okay, and then I do believe we're going to come back and connect the black. Okay, so that's how we did that. Okay, now we're going to come back here and we've got to connect this. So we're going to go in, grab this one, and it's going to go to the border. And let's see here. Okay, let's see, we did that. Okay, so now we're going to have to go in through here, through this peg. See, we went over to here, and then we're going to go to this third peg over, pin bar over, and I'm going to grab that top band, which is going to go to the right, and then go back in and grab the one that goes to the left. Then I'm going to come over here where I had my finger, grab that one and connect it. Okay, and then we're going to come over here, grab this one and connect it. we're going to go back into here and we're going to grab this one since it's on top. And then we're going to grab this one and connect it. Okay? All right, what do we do now? What is the deal? Hold on, there's that. Okay, in here. Okay, so now we're going to go into this big peg. And make sure we're going to grab this one and bring it out to the right. I'm trying to figure out what where I've stopped here. Okay, both these went out to the right. And now, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, so what we did was we came here, we went out, we went up. Right now we're going to bring this one out to the left. Okay, so and then what we're going to do is go ahead and bring this one where we just brought it to the border. We're going to go to the right twice. Okay. Okay. So we've done those two. This is quite confusing to me. Now I'm going to go back into here and I'm going to grab that top band. It's the one that goes to the right. Go back in, get the one that goes to the left. And then basically I'm going to go back in and grab the one that goes to the left. Okay. And so we need to bring this up, going through this pin, bring to the left. Now what we need to do is loop this one out. So we got to go in, grab that white band, and bring it to the right. Go back in and bring this to connect it. Okay. Now let me see what we got here. I believe what we're doing is we're going to come over to here and we're going to bring this up one. Or actually, we might have to bring it up two. Okay, and then we'll come over here and bring this one out to the right. And then out to the left twice. Okay, so now we got to come back over here and grab this one and bring it over. Go out to the right. And then this connects. Okay? I do believe that's how we just follow. We follow whatever bands are on top. Okay? So, let me see if I got you on film still if I do this. Okay. So then the next band you're going to do is this black one because it's on top. So we're going to come over here to the border, grab it, and bring it over. And then we're going to go in and grab it, the black one, and bring it twice. Okay. Then we're going to have to go in here and grab this top white band. Make sure I'm getting the right one and bring it over. I'm going to go back in and grab it and to the right. I'm going to go here bring this out to the left. Okay? Go into this peg, and this one's going to go up twice. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm going to look at it from up top. Okay, does that look right? I think it does look right. Okay, but that's basically how you do it. So you would get whatever band is up top next, and that's going to be this one. Go to the right twice. Go into this band, or this peg. Go to the right. Go back in, go to the left twice. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here, grab that top black one, and bring it over once, drop down to here, and then go up twice. Okay? So then we would, this would be the next band that's on top, so we'll go into here, bring it over to the right, twice. We're going to go drop down to here and grab that top band, which is going to go over to your right. And I guess instead of popping back here, we can just go back in here and go out twice. And then we got to drop down here and go out to the left twice. Okay, then pop into this one and go up to the left twice. I sure hope this is right. He showed it being looped slightly different, but I think it doesn't matter as long as the pattern doesn't fall apart. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it, and I'm going to go off camera, let you finish. Just grab whatever ones are on top first, and that's how you know which way to loom it out. Okay, got clarification that I was doing it right. Let me stand up so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better, because the way this loom is set up. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we got to get the bands that are on top. That's how you're going to know which ones to loop up. This white is under this black, so we know we got to get this black first. So I'm going to go in over here, grab this black, and I'm going to go up to there. Now I know the next band in line is the other black because it's on top of the white. So I'm going to go back in, grab that black, and bring it up twice. Okay, again. And then I got to find what bands are on top next, and it looks like these white ones are. So I'm going to go in and grab that top white one and bring it out to the left. And I know that this white band is on top of this black band, so we know we got to go back in, grab the other side, and bring it to the right. And then we got to drop over here and go out twice, and that should catch everything and bring it to the border. Okay, now we've got to go back into this peg as well and bring it in twice, and that should catch everything because this last band was underneath all of those. Okay, I'll finish up to the top, and then I'm going to let you do the other side. Okay, so we're going to go in through this left hand side, go up twice. Okay, then we're going to go into here, grab the very next, the top black band. We'll go out to the right twice. We'll drop on over here and go out to the left twice. And then we've got to deal with these bands going to meet up. Okay, so we'll go into here and grab these, and we'll go in twice. Same thing over here. This is on top, so we'll go in and go to the left twice. Okay, we'll drop down here, get that top band, and we'll go out to the right twice. My dogs are fighting. Okay, then we're going to drop over here and go out to the left twice. You hear them? They're vicious. Okay, then we're going to come over here and we're going to go out to the left twice and connect it. So now, okay, dogs. Okay, they're going nuts. They knocked my stuff off. I'm going to be mad. So it's all loomed up now on this side, and you're going to do the same exact thing. Here, I'll show you my dogs. Hold on. Ugh. They going to come flying through again? No, they're not. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I thought the dogs were going to come back. You didn't get to see them. Okay, and we're going to start over here. I will only do one for you, and then you can finish up the rest just to get you started. Okay, let's see. We know this is on top, so we're going to go in through here, grab this one, and we're going to go out twice, because those are on top of the white ones. Okay, now we're going to go down here and grab the white, because they're on top. Okay, that should connect everything. And we're going to go here. Okay, now that one happens to be on top. Oops, that's not cool. Messed that up, didn't I? Okay, we need to figure out what band is next. Okay, the white band. So we're going to go in through this one. Sorry about that, my mistake. We're going to go up twice, okay, because those are on top of the black, so those are connected. So now we're going to go in through the black, through this one, and go out twice. Okay, so now that should be taken care of. Now you're going to go in, and you're going to be grabbing the white because it's on top. And then once you get the whites, this is kind of confusing. I'm going to go in through here, and I'm going to get that top band, and it's going to go out to the left. I'm going to go back in, grab the top band, it's going to go to the right. Okay, now let me see. Okay, so now we're going to go drop down here to the left and come up one. And we're going to drop over here and connect right there. And then it's showing that by going through this peg, this white is on top, okay? And then, let's see here. Oh my goodness. This black one's on top. Go back over here and connect this black one, and then connect this white one. Okay, so they're all connected. Those were a little confusing because I think it was just the beginning part here. So we'll do it again. Go in through this peg and go out twice. Oops, I grabbed the wrong band. I grabbed the Persian black instead. We're going to go grab the other jet black, okay? And then we're going to drop down here, and I'm going to grab this white, and I'm going to go out twice. Okay, the white is up next, so you're going to go in from, let's see if I can do this. You're going to go in from over here, grab the white, and you're going to go up twice. And then you're going to drop down here, and you're going to go out twice. Okay, that was a little confusing at the beginning, but I think we have it now. It's whatever band is on top from here on out is what you're going to loop first. Okay, so go ahead and finish that. Now just loom the border up. You know how to do it. You just come in through here and bring it all the way up and over. And I'm going to let you do that part on your own because for the sake of time on the tutorial. So you go ahead and bring it up to the top, and then meet me up there with the C-clip, and we'll go ahead and take it out. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go in through here and grab this one side of the band, hold it with my finger, go on the other side, grab it, put them both on the hook, like that, then grab a C-clip and put it on, and basically you can just look on the side to see if it's all been loomed up. And to me it looks like it's all been loomed up. So it should not fall apart, I'm praying. Okay, at this point you just take it off peg by peg. Actually, I would loosen the tension on this side, and then maybe loosen the tension on the next one. If there are too many bands on it, I would just say just go through each peg and pop it off with your hook. Okay, so meet me when you get it off the loom. Just took it off the loom, and I am dying. Look at this. I'm so excited. Look at the colors. Look at the design. And it lays flat, and it's so awesome. Oh my goodness. You have totally outdone yourself, JoJo. I have some bands to fix, not a whole bunch, but I am dying. So awesome. It's very wide, but it's very awesome. Wouldn't be the same if it was one pin bar shorter. So I'm going to go through, fix the bands, and then you'll just have to see my rendition when I post it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry if it was confusing. Just remember, the only really confusing part was the looping back the diamonds on the pattern. So if all you have to remember is that if you loop up whatever bands are on top first, so if your blacks were all, on top all the way to the right, you would go all the way to the right. And the same with your whites. You would just, whatever bands are on top is what you're going to do first. Okay? Well, until next time, take care. Bye.